The disappearance of Jennifer Kesse is one of the most chilling and unexplained cases in recent years. Jennifer Kesse was 24 years old and lived in Orlando. She had a normal life. She worked, had friends, and plans for the future. There was nothing to suggest anything could go wrong. Then, one morning, she didn't show up for work. At first, nobody thought it was unusual. But as hours passed and she didn't answer her phone, concern grew. Her parents tried to call her, but her phone was off. Her car had disappeared, and her apartment was perfectly tidy, without any sign of struggle or disturbance. It was as if she had simply vanished within seconds. A few days later, the police found her car parked in a different area, far from her apartment. There were no signs of forced entry or haste. Someone had driven it there and left it calmly, as if nothing had happened. The most important piece of evidence came from a security camera. The footage shows a man parking her car and walking away, completely calm. What makes this video so unsettling is that every time he passes in front of the camera, his face is completely obscured. In every frame, at every step, you can't see his face clearly. It's as if he knew exactly where the camera was, or was unbelievably lucky. Investigation showed that at the complex where Jennifer lived, construction work was taking place. There were many workers, some of whom were not properly documented. From this came the main theory. Someone had been watching her daily. Someone who knew her routine. Someone waiting for the right moment. The most likely scenario is that Jennifer left her apartment in the morning to go to work, and at that moment, someone approached her. Whatever happened, happened quickly. She didn't have time to react. The perpetrator took her car, moved it elsewhere, and left it to cover their tracks. Then, they disappeared. The perpetrator took her car, moved it elsewhere, and left it to cover their tracks. Then, they disappeared. The case remains open. There has been no arrest, no confession, and Jennifer Kesse was never found. And perhaps that is the most terrifying part of all. Not what happened, but how easily it can happen. To anyone, anywhere, even you.